delante de Valtteri. Valtteri que... Bien, vamos a ver la repetición de su entrada. ¡Ostras! Es que venía bloqueando, porque venía muy girado, con las ruedas completamente bloqueadas, Me río ahora porque no ha pasado nada, pero es genial ver cómo los...
laying down lap, and I talked about Dixon earlier.
We got a fire.
Fire with Banan. Get him
Second
out.
time. That happened in Milwaukee.
Wow.
Look at that. Well, they're way on that to get him out of there and get everything they can. I mean, notice all the different teams pitching in there, the target guys.
Saying that he didn't leave early, it's just that the valve didn't close.
See, look at it there.
The fuel spills, and then it ignites right in the
look
cockpit.
At him. He knows right away. Get that. See how quick he got his wheel off?
And he also makes sure he got his visor down because he had his visor up during the stop.
That is probably where he may have gotten some flash burns.
Yeah.
But you're right, Jan. The fueler, he pulled out right, but that quick release valve, he's got a spring loaded. It's supposed to close as soon as possible, and it didn't, and there was all...
Wir weiterentwickeln und da es nächstes Jahr die Möglichkeit ist, ein weiteres Antriebssystem mit einzubringen, gehen wir vorne mit einem Curve-System. Und dementsprechend sind dann natürlich auch unsere Chassis-Ingenieure jetzt so weit, dass wir sehr bald das neue Monocoque entsprechend in der Fertigung loslassen können. Und dann werden wir wahrscheinlich am Jahresende, Anfang nächsten Jahres, unsere ersten Rollout mit dem neuen 2014er Fahrzeug nehmen.
The battle went straight to the pit lane, although Jensen gave Red Bull a bit of a surprise. Sebastian took second, and now Jensen was on the back foot.
On va être sorti des stands. Qu'est-ce qu'il nous a fait là? On va voir. Là, on doit respecter les lignes blanches. Christian Albers avec la spike. Oui. Voilà, il se rend compte qu'il a quelque chose. Oui, il y a un problème. C'est le tuyau. Il est parti avec le tuyau. Il est parti carrément avec le tuyau. Et en plus, c'est hyper dangereux. Le lollipop rouge. Voilà. Ah, oh non, c'est une faute de Christian Albers. C'est le pilote qui est parti avant que le gars...
And here's what the fire looked like. As you can see, that is the ethanol, and boy.
And you can see the Buckeye over here on your left-hand side of the screen and the spring. That is all from the inlet nozzle that goes in to put the fuel into the tank. So no doubt the car was leaving before that had been pulled out completely.
Now the process is somebody tells him to go. Let's go to Jack.
But here comes Nigel Mansell. And this was the stop that virtually spelt the end of his championship hopes. Watch the right rear wheel. He stops at the spot. All four wheels are off. The new ones are on. And in less than 8 seconds he's away, but the right rear flies off, scattering other mechanics. And the three-wheeled Williams stops in the pit lane. Ansel is stranded. He can do absolutely nothing. In slow motion, one of the mechanics on the right rear raises his arm, but his fellow hasn't tightened the nut, and the car starts to leave. Now in the pit lane, another wheel is manhandled on. All sorts of regulations are being broken. The car is lifted bodily. They manage to get the wheel on, but the seconds are ticking away, and Mansell is almost weeping with frustration.
Hit several of his guys. He came in far too quick, and that's so unusual to see it nowadays.
Oh, it's so uncomfortable to watch the brave mechanics who put themselves there.
Kim. Stop. No, right there was a gun still attached as you look. Okay.
They'll both put on stick air red tires and see who can win the race off pit road. And Miller Power's guys had a slow stop. Whoa! Dixon will hit the race, and he hits a guy from Will Power's crew here on pit road.
Tiptoe through that turn one. Now this was the first of the pit lane instance when Lucas Hauer came in, tried to turn on the polished concrete, and there, as you can see, unfortunately hit one of those marshals, but we are told that they are all okay. It was even more dramatic for Eduardo Mortara, who took out the entire gantry, and then Bruno Spengler also taking out an engineer and a gantry, but as I say,
two at the moment. They've yet to score one in a Grand Prix this season. Is this to be the first time? Oh no, not like that, it won't be. Oh my goodness me, the lollipop went up, I believe, and Montoya released it, and it took the refueler with it.
Marcello and Luca Giotto as they come in. Tyres off, one man to a tyre, super soft rubber on, now ready to attack. Wait, what's the problem? There's a wheel in the, oh, careful guys! My word, that was so close. It was in the middle. Oh, the wheel came loose from the car in front, and then the man chased it without checking, and that was a very hairy moment. You don't want to see that in the fast lane of a pit lane, and that Russian time sounding very, very ropey indeed, but still running. And then we've got Giotto giving chase close behind. But here we see, here comes the wheel off, there it goes. That's going to be a penalty and a fine. Oh, my
good
word.
reaction from the driver, eh? They just stopped before the mechanics really went down.
Absolutely magnificent stuff from Marcello. He was aware. Oh, dear. I'm watching that through my fingers. Could have been really nasty, but they've got away with it.
What a show, my friends. Was a bit dangerous, but what a show. Look, Marcello.
And he scores so very close.
It's the second one. He's got to go around Jimmy Johnson. And Jeff tried to...
Whoa! Oh, man, look at the 48 guys right up on the hood of Jeff Gordon's car.
Oh, trouble on pit road. My goodness. Ward Burton has gone through Ricky Rudd's pit crew.
Oh, my God.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah.